Now, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We're going to go through what happened in Brooklyn with the New York Mets affiliate. The Cyclones. They won a doubleheader, or split a doubleheader, excuse me, against the Blue Claws, and this is really the Mets' best team in the minor leagues, top to bottom. They can field 9 guys that are top 30 prospects. But before we get into this video, please hit the subscribe button, like this video. This is from minorleaguebaseball.com. Cyclones Blue Claws split Sunday doubleheader. Báez tallies 4 hits, 3 RBIs in 2 games. He drove in like 7 runs the day before. Brooklyn secures series victory. Here we go. They playing in Lakewood, New Jersey. Third baseman Jesús Báez collected 4 hits and 3 runs batted in throughout Sunday's doubleheader, while second baseman shortstop Boston Barrow picked up 2 extra base hits, including a 2-run home run. The Cyclones and Jersey Shore Blue Claws split the twin bill, with Brooklyn taking Game 1 at 6-4, and Jersey Shore snagging Game 2 6-4 at Shoretown Ballpark. The Cyclones followed the same script they used in Friday's doubleheader to start the lifter of Sunday's double dip, striking for a pair in the top of the first. Brooklyn started the contest with 4 straight batters reaching base on a designated hitter A.J. Ewing walk, a single from center fielder Carson Bench from Oklahoma, and back-to-back run-scoring knocks by Jacob Reamer and Báez. Jersey Shore cut into the lead in the bottom of the first. Shortstop Carson DiMartini was plunked with a pitch to start the first, advanced to second on a balk, then third on a pass ball, and scored on first baseman Matt Higgins' sacrifice fly to right. After the Blue Claws knotted the game at 2 in the third on an RBI ground out from catcher Luke Davis, the Cyclones responded with a massive 4-run fourth inning. Unbelievable. Catcher Ronald Hernandez started the rally. They went out single to left before back-to-back hits from left fielder Jeffrey De Los Santos and right fielder Troy Schaefer Jr. loaded the bases. Ewing followed with a sacrifice fly to left, providing Brooklyn with the lead again. Following an errant throw, pickoff throw, and a walk to Benj, they reloaded the bases. Reamer coaxed a bases-loaded free pass to chase in a run. Báez promptly added a 2-run single to left to stretch the Cyclones' edge to a game-high 6-2. The Blue Claws would rally, but could not complete the comeback. DiMartini carried a sacrifice fly to center in the fourth to pull Jersey Shore within 3. After slicing the deficit to 2 on a wild pitch in the 7th, the Claws had it. Tying runs at second and third, went out. Right-handed pitcher Saul Garcia would not allow those tallies to cross, striking out right fielder Bryson Ware and inducing a ground out to second base from DH Luis Kaikuto to secure the team-leading 5th save and Brooklyn's 6-4 series-clinching win. Neither starter factored in the decision. Right-handed pitcher Matt Allen was charged with 1 earned run on 1 hit, walking 2, striking out 1 over 1 2/3 frames for the Cyclones. Jersey Shore's right-handed pitcher Braden Tucker yielded 2 runs on 4 hits in 3 innings, walking 1 without recording a strikeout. Right-handed pitcher Alfred Vega earned his second winning relief for Brooklyn, allowing 2 runs on 2 hits in 2 1/3 frames, issuing 1 walk and punching out 2. In the finale, it was Jersey Shore who jumped in front early. Shortstop Brian Rincon started the home first with a double, took third on a third baseman Carson DiMartino single, and on center fielder Eli Prada's infield single to third. The Cyclones pulled a run close from the third when right fielder Troy Schaefer Jr. tripled off the wall and left and scored on center fielder A.J. Ewing single to right. But the Blue Claws quickly regained a 4-run cushion in the 4th on a run-scoring ground out, the first by catcher Caden Hettinger. Down 5-1, Brooklyn continued to chip away. Third baseman Jacob Reamer was drove a pitch to put a man on board with 2 outs in the 5th. After Báez entered the pinch run, shortstop Boston Barrow powered a 2-run homer onto the berm and right. His second long ball of the game trimmed the Cyclones' deficit to 5-3. An inning later, first baseman Ronald Hernandez and left fielder Diego Mascaro worked back-to-back walks before Schaefer Jr. slapped a 2-out single to center to drive and run, pulling Brooklyn within 5-4. That was as close as the Cyclones would get in Game 2. Right in the pitcher, Joel Diaz was saddled with his second defeat of the year for Brooklyn. The 21-year-old was charged with 5 runs on 8 hits, 3+ innings, issuing 1 free pass and punching out 4. A rough outing for Diaz. But so the Mets won Game 1, they lost Game 2. The Brooklyn Cyclones, I mean. But you let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please hit the subscribe button, become a member of the channel, and I'll see you later.